YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft with me, your boy Iggy. Today, it's a special day because it is 1.19 day, and that means that it's time to update the world. It also means that none of our mods are going to work for a little bit, so no fancy replays because I don't know if that'll roll over. I'll have to play with that in between episodes, but today, I'm just hyped to get cracking on some 1.19. So I've already made a backup of the world in 1.18 just to be extra safe. And yeah, here we go. Let's launch this thing up. So first thing I figured that we would tackle today as I fall infinitely through the floor. That's sketchy. Hold on. Let's just okay, ooh. That was weird. I don't know if I like that. All right, well, everything is extremely vanilla, and I guess this is our opportunity to see how things look without any shaders or anything like that. I mean, it still looks good. Don't get me wrong. I'm pretty happy with this, but yeah, I figured today we would go and look for the new mangrove swamp. So if we head right over this way, actually, I'm really curious now. What is our frame rate? Oh gosh, there's always so much on here. I can never remember. 67. That's still pretty terrible, but anyway. So yeah, right over here, we've got our map. So here's the one that we are on. We're on this one. We have not done anything that direction towards the creeper farm. So I'm thinking maybe we'll go map out some of that and hopefully we stumble across some good stuff. I know for sure there is some snowy biomes over there and we do not have any snow. And yeah, I think there's some lush caves and some other stuff like that. So worst case, we go over there and we can have a potential place to set up, you know, an ice farm, get some snow blocks so we can get some snow back here, build a snowman farm, all that good stuff. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and grab my cartography table as well as some map making supplies. I'll probably throw together a quick little shulker box for that. And then we will head out on our adventure for today and probably go fill out the map over here. I'm thinking actually it'll probably be the one right above, so this one that'll go right there, maybe some of this one. I know we have a swamp right in here somewhere that was really tiny. I think it was like right in this bit right there, but I don't think there is going to be any mangrove swamps near that since we've already explored the area a little bit. As you can see, it's mapped in, and that's just what I actually mapped. I think I poked around there a little bit, but either way, we'll have to keep an eye out for any good low-level erosion places, because supposedly that's where the deep dark is supposed to spawn, is in low erosion areas. I believe we can see that on the F3. Oh, okay, so right towards the middle. If I remember, I will put a little arrow on the screen, but it's here, you know what? It's right under the left window right there. The negative 0.024, I believe, is erosion. So I think we just have to find a place. The lower the better for finding the deep dark. And I believe ancient cities are at Y52, maybe 42. We will have to, I might pop into a creative world real quick and double check that just so we know where to dig down to if we are looking for the ancient cities, or if we find any good, you know, low erosion, mountainy places where we could potentially find the deep dark or an ancient city. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead, grab that shulker, and then we will get cracking for today. So I will see you momentarily. Alrighty, so I think we are ready to go. Here's what we've got. I've got my maps explore box, so everything we need to make some maps. We can make a compass right here, and then we can make a map with the paper to get the empty maps. Got a few of those. Crafting table, cartography table. This way we can just drop the shulker and you know, grab what we need out of it. Extra beds, some stuff for torches, buckets, because it occurred to me, I do know where there is a regular swamp. It is small, but we can probably get some frogs. So I brought some slime balls so we can breed them up, hopefully hatch the tadpoles, and then bring them back via bucket, grow them into a breeding pair of adult frogs, which we can then use to get the other types of frogs. So got some buckets, got some leads just in case we have to drag the frogs back, kicking and screaming. That's perfectly fine. It's not that far away. I do still need to make a boat, but yeah. And then we've got, you know, banners. White banners usually mark ocean monuments for me. I got some extra monument ones right here. Some wool to make some more banners, some sticks, and some anvils to name the banners for whatever they are. So I figured white wolf, we come across ocean monuments, brown for villages, and then red for other points of interest. Second box that we have here is the scissors box. This is where we've got all of our potions. I figured if we do encounter the deep dark or an ancient city at some point, we're going to want to have some potions of swiftness, some potions of night vision, maybe some potions of strength. I don't think you're supposed to fight the warden, so I really don't plan to. And then I just threw my fire resistance potions in here, and then just some other miscellaneous stuff in case we need to make more like night vision or anything like that. We've got the golden carrots to do so. Last box is the essentials box, which is always in my ender chest. Got some bottles of enchanting in here now, some extra food. This is to repair the elytra if it breaks. Got our chest plate, our shield, all of our, enchanted fancy extra tools, extra anvil, some wood, some iron, some coal, and some glass. You never know when you'll need those things. Emeralds, if we encounter a wandering trader before we find a mangrove swamp, hopefully we can maybe buy the propagules. So, propagules, is that what they are? I don't know, but we got that. So that one can go back into the ender chest because that is like our valuables. The potions box can probably go back in there as well, seeing as how we probably won't be needing many potions unless we actually stumble across the deep dark. So now all that's left to do is to grab our map here and find where this map ends so that we can start our new map that will continue out for the land out there. And it occurred to me, I should probably grab some building blocks. I probably should have brought a lily pad just in case, but how far out does this go? So we need to get like just off the map, and then, okay, you know what? We'll do this little island right over here. Actually, you know what? We're going to do this one so we're still on the top map. We'll come right over here. And glide on down. All right. And this is why we've got our box. We can go ahead and grab that, put that one back in. We'll put it right there. Grab an empty map. Grab our cartography table. Grab our paper. And then we can go ahead and look at this map. Very nice. Put it there. All right. This one is all done. Can go ahead and break that, put that back. I did not mean to grab those seeds. We can go ahead and put the paper back as well. I believe that's everything from this box. Perfect. And that's not where I meant to put that. All right, so we are down here at the bottom of this map. If we go this way, it looks like that's a completely different map. Okay, we're going to need to figure this out. So let's go over to this island and see if that gets us off of this map. Yes, it does. Perfect. All right, so we're going to need a second one, I think. I figure we would go more along these sides. So let's put this one up here aside. And then I'm going to go ahead and redo all that real quick so we don't waste a bunch of time in the episode. Once it's all done, I'll meet back up with you and we'll continue straight ahead. So give me just a sec. Alrighty, so we have our map home right here in case we get lost, and I no longer have mini HUD since the gotta wait for the new fabric and to get the replay mod and mini HUD and all that good stuff, especially Tweakaroo. That would be so helpful for finding the deep dark, because then we can just hop into free cam. I know it's cheaty, but and I guess we'll just go back and forth between rockets and the totem. So let's go ahead and head off this direction and see what we find. This is kind of a cool little lagoon here. I figured we would try to kind of stay along the edge of this map to start out. And I do believe I may have mined some calcite over here. But one thing I am seeing that I am going to grab just in case are these layers of snow. Because if I can get enough snow. Let's see, do I have any tools that don't have silk touch? I think the shovel board might work. Nope, that'll break it. Okay. Goodness. Give me just a moment to get out a different tool. Is this one? Fortune. You know what? We'll take pick break it. No. Okay. Well, you know what? It's not worth it because I would just have to silk touch it. So we'll just wait until we find some regular dirt. So we can put the chest back, put the shovel back. All right, get back on the map. That is the wrong map. All right, and let's continue our journey. I think we got to go a little more this way to get back on. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we do have some snow right there, and that actually looks like just enough that we can possibly snag some blocks. Perfect. Oh, goodness. You don't know how long I've been looking for... Oh, but it's powdered snow. It's powdered snow. It's powdered snow. Okay, that was, that powdered snow? Okay, no, these are not. So we'll go ahead and just grab some of this. And then we'll actually go ahead and place down a marker here. We'll just do red. So we'll get, let's see, 2 rows of that. We already have sticks in our inventory. We'll plop down the crafting table. Take a banner. Snow. And then we can go ahead and place that there, get our map back out, which is it this one? Nope, it's going to be this one. Which map are we on? That's the home one, so we're just gonna put that one over there. This one. I'm so confused right now. Why is neither one of these accounting that we're on it? Oh, this is gonna mess with my head. Okay, you know what? Let's we got our snow, that's good. Then get our crafting table back. Our anvil away. This up. Oh, I cannot tell which one of these we are actually on. Okay. There we go. And you can see the snow a little bit. So there's actually a lot more. That's a good sign. That's a cold biome, though. That's not what we want. I think the lush swamp is actually technically a warmer biome, but let's just go ahead and map all this just while we're here. This way we know that there is going to be ice in this area. And actually, if we hit the F3, what is the erosion? 0.8. Alright, well, we got goats and everything up here, so this is going to be pretty good. And there's actually probably a pretty good chance. Alright, well, there's a azalea, so that means, oh, God. This powdered snow. I really should have wore leather boots. This is terrible. Oh, it's so hard to play without the, like, on-screen clock and stuff, too. This is, like, miserable, but... You know what? This episode already seems to be running kind of long. We have not explored that far, so I'm just going to kind of fly around a little bit here, and if I come across something of interest, I will join back up with you. Preferably a mangrove swamp would be just wonderful, but I'll see you when I see something. If not, we'll just head back over to the swamp over by near the base that I know about, and potentially, you know, we can grab some frogs today. So at least we'll do a little bit of the 1.19 stuff. If not, you know, some of the bigger biomes right away. So give me just a moment to find something, and I'll join back up with you when I do. Hey, we found a village with a blacksmith. That's kind of cool. Let's pop in real quick to see if he has anything of value. Obsidian, that's not terrible. It's kind of a cool chest to find at the beginning of a world. But we'll go ahead, we'll mark it up just like all the others. We haven't really come across a whole lot so far. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's one too many. We'll put that back. Get our anvil. Crafting table. Boom. Boom. And actually, you know what? We don't even need to, like, do anything fancy with those. All right. Well, back to the hunt, so to speak. So I should probably sleep here real quick since I don't have my, like, yeah, don't have my little, mini HUD thing to show what time it is. It's like having to go through, man, it's been a while since I played this, like just vanilla. But that being said, as you can see, I've got about half a map filled in here and nothing yet so far. So hopefully we find something soon. But that said, back to it. Oh my god, it's a mushroom island that's actually not that far away, and this thing looks pretty sizable. Oh, you don't know how happy that makes me. Well, even if today was a total bust for the 1.19 stuff so far, I mean, at least we've got this like huge mushroom island, and there's actually mushrooms on it, which means that we can relocate one of those back to the base at some point, which would be pretty sweet. As you can see, I came way out of my way for that because I just happened to see something in like the corner of my eye and was like, I'm going to go investigate that. And sure enough, oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, if you remember, we found that little tiny sliver of one a while back, but yeah, that's so much better. This is actually a pretty banging seed. Actually, you know what? I think my window is going to be blocking it, but I will put the seed on screen if you guys wanted that again. But back to the search for the potential mangrove swamp here. So hopefully I'll stumble across it sooner than later here, because I've almost filled out like a full-size map. So, but I'll see you soon. We found it. It's just off the map, but we found it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're gonna have to plot out where this is at and write down the coordinates so we can get another portal out here. But would you look at that? That is what we came for. Propagule right there. That's one of the things that we definitely need to harvest up some of these trees. Oh my goodness. All right, give me just a moment to gather my bearings here and set some things up, get a new map made, and yeah, I will rejoin with you in just a moment. All right, so do have a raid right there. I really don't feel like dealing with them right now. You know what we're gonna do? I already made a banner, so I marked it on this map so we know where it's at. We're just gonna go ahead and drop our ender chest. We're gonna go ahead and grab our essentials box. We're gonna grab our flint and steel because I'm not trying to bring a bad omen back with me. We're going to go ahead and put that back in there just to play it safe. I'm not too worried, but we're gonna set our spawn, and then we're just gonna go ahead and just wreck these dudes. Flint and steel. Give me my fire. Okay, you're done, dude. Yeah, shoot all you want. You just hurry up and die. Alright, well, we burnt the banner. There's a crossbow I really don't care about. So, that being said, we can go ahead and put things back into not that box. Grab our regular box. Put our flint and steel back in here. Put that back. Do we have any loot that needs to go in the loot box? We do not. Alright, so, what is that? That's our... That goes there. Grab the bed. Okay, so... This episode, I just finished editing what we've got up until this point, and it's going to be a little bit long, so we're going to have to leave things on a cliffhanger for the next episode, where we will go and collect some of this wood, get some of these little, what are they, roots? Let's see, is this my silk touch axe? Yes, it is. Yeah, so we can get a whole bunch of these. These are going to be amazing. Got some mangrove wood. Oh, and it looks like the timber plugin still works for the mangrove, just not for the, what's it called? For the roots. Oh, that's amazing. All right, perfect. Yes, we can just grab tons of this super easy and then just pick the roots up as an afterthought. And what is that? That looks like rooted mud. Get our silk touch shovel back out for that. What is that? Muddy mangrove roots. All right, well, that's a new block. I did not know that that was even a block in the game at this point, but yeah, we're definitely going to have to, in the next episode, go and explore this a little bit further. Luckily, I brought some extra shulkers and whatnot, so it'll be easy for us to make a way to get back here and take some of the loot. Well, we can take as much as we can back with us, and then it looks like on the map, let me go ahead and switch this to the the main hand here. So there's the map. There you guys can see it. That's where we're at. And let's see if I can't really put down my totem, but so you can see we're not too far out. And if you look at the top left corner of the map over there, like at the very top left bit, like right up in here, if you're looking at my window, it looks like we might be able to sneak through that and then get one of the or a couple of the white, or whatever frogs spawn naturally here. We might be able to get some back with us. So I'll have to do a little bit of playing around with that. Definitely need to fill in the rest of this one map that I've got in my hand, and then we'll probably come down and fill a chunk of this in. But that's all going to have to wait until the next episode. If you like this one, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell button so you're notified every time a new video comes out. Check out all of my links in the description video description down below. Leave me a comment while you're down there because I love reading your guys' comments. Tell me what you want, what you're excited for about 1.19. And as always, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching the video. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.